I don't know. I like it. We might change it later. We're in a tank now
Okay.
with our dull roar of the engine. I don't know. Something about that seems cozy.
I guess so.
I just kind of like the radio chatter too.
Yeah, it sounds. I don't know what it sounds like. It sounds like Russian, but I don't know.
Something. I don't ask questions. I just shoot who's over there.
Oh, okay.
We ain't got time to ask questions these days.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't put. See, I was not put in this here tank to ask questions. Ask for the other guys. Oh, that's for officers.
Oh.
Officers get to ask questions.
Mhm.
So we picked some random ambient noise this time. And I was going to do Halloween again, but I don't know. We were just messing around. I found this one. This one seems really pleasant. Even though you're sleeping in a tank, which is not pleasant. But the noise. I spent a lot of long nights and days going all across Texas in a big diesel engine. And it's that rumble. And listening to it. Usually a big 7.3 sounds real good.
There's something nice about sleeping in a car, like a running car, when it's like cold outside.
Anyway, commit any more murders?
What? No.
Or are you going to confess to any more murders? Is that what we're going to do?
I did not confess to any murders.
This early or late Halloween night?
Oh, yeah. No, I did not commit any murders.
Okay. Are you going to confess to being an accessory to any more murders?
Maybe.
No, that's not the correct answer to that question.
You asked.
The answer is not maybe. The answer is, what murder? There ain't no murder. I don't know what you're talking about. Not fucking, maybe. I don't know.
What murder?
Maybe, sure. Why
Oh
not?
God!
Let's
You
have
know
some
what?
fun.
You know what I want to do so bad?
No, probably lots of terrible things.
No, I want to learn to have a transatlantic accent. So bad.
Transatlantic accent. It's
Yes.
the easiest accent to pull off ever because it sounds fake as shit. Yeah.
I know. I want one so bad.
Okay, maybe that's why you can't have that kind of accent because you can't control your own.
I can't.
All right. I know. No.
I know.
I pet that dog.
I can't help it.
It's funny. I don't usually get to pick on someone's accent that often. Usually
How
it's the other
dare
way
you.
around. It's people on the phones. Where are you from, boy? I'm like, well, that's a weird way to put it, but you're
Yeah.
from Texas, ain't you?
You sound so country.
And then old women try to hit on me. I'm like, you need to stop. No.
What?
Oh, well, the one was trying to give me her daughter.
Oh,
My daughter
what?
lives in Austin too. I'm like, bet they do. How come? They hot? What?
Mm.
There's only so many questions you can ask on a recorded phone call.
Yeah.
Oh, it was her niece, if I remember. It was her niece. Oh, God. Fuck. What are we talking about? That Silent Hill Ascension. That sure was something.
Yes.
Sure was something. That was kind of terrible, wasn't it? Go ahead, tell me your thoughts.
Okay. So, I liked the beginning scene where she was like at the cult thing.
Foundation.
Yeah, I thought something else was happening and I was like, what? And then
Not really
we found
sure
out
what
something
happened
else.
at all.
Something else happened and then I was like, but,
Pretty sure
okay.
Foundation is at least part of the cult from the first game.
Yeah.
Well, first and third game. I haven't really... They come back in the fifth game? In the sixth game? I don't remember.
It's
No one played those.
interesting.
Regardless, yeah, it's not great. I'll say that.
I like.
Though the scariest thing that happened was at the beginning, and then there's 40 more minutes of what the fuck is going on? Why are these people so weird? Why are we suddenly in Norway? Why are the Norwegian actors so bad? They were really, really bad. I almost thought it was on purpose. Because
Yeah.
like it does make it a little eerie, but no, it's just bad. It's just really, really bad. And then they would go back to America and Pennsylvania, and it's like, well, this is better. This is much better. This makes about as much sense though, which is zero. Oh,
Yeah.
person died. Oh, the coroner said it was a brain aneurysm. Okay, well, so it's obviously been some time since this person died. They told their brother yet? What do you mean, have you told their brother? They would have gotten next of kin to identify the body. What are we talking about? Oh, well, I'll leave him a note or some bullshit so he doesn't blame us. Like, what do you mean? There's none of this. Family doesn't know ours. People get called. Like, they go and find you. That's one of the things emergency services do, is they go find people. Like, he would have known and he would have been pissed. There's so much weirdness to how all of it was written. We did not get to watch it live because I remembered it after the fact, and apparently watching it live wasn't any better. Though apparently everything failed. Like characters died and shit that weren't supposed to. The QuickTime events came without warning.
Yeah.
Apparently people didn't know. So we just watched it after it was already done. But people didn't know. So they were like sitting back from the computer, and all of a sudden you had to do shit, and people missed everything because they weren't at their computer, and then people died. Apparently there was the whole thing with that dude in Norway.
Yeah.
And people didn't know what the decisions did. Because when I watched it, the beginning, the girl Joy, or whatever the fuck her name, gets killed. I thought it was because I was watching it and I was like, oh, I bet this is a choice. Because when you watch the rerun, you don't see like the choices being made, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, it's like complete the ritual, and then the weird vine thing breaks her neck, and then later they say it was an aneurysm, and I was like, that's one hell of a fucking stroke. Turn your head all the way around like that. I've never, man.
Yeah.
Man, maybe your coroner sucks. I don't.
Well, coroners, they don't have to have like actual medical background, right?
Yeah, or maybe it was medical examiner. Either way, they were like, it's aneurysm. I'm like, there's gonna be bruising and shit around their throat. Not that's stroke. Like, you're gonna see that.
I mean.
And then, but like, I was like, oh, I guess they didn't choose to complete the ritual, or they tried to do something else, blah blah blah. And then I look and I was like, oh yeah, there were choices, so that I was right. But everybody chose to complete the ritual, and it got them killed.
Was weird.
And I was like, what was the other option? The other one was run, and the other one was what was that other fucking option? Something. Ask for forgiveness or something. And I was like, it's stupid.
Yeah.
Not, and then there's another murder plot where I don't know what any of this has to do with Silent Hill.
Oh,
Because we're not in Silent
Norway?
Hill. We're in Norway, and we're in Sudden Hope, Pennsylvania, or something.
Yeah.
Which at least Pennsylvania is close to Silent Hill, but like, I don't know what Norway has to do, but apparently this dude killed his wife, which I thought was supposed to be a mystery.
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be a mystery until I saw the choice, because that plays into the next episode, which is tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it said, do you turn in the evidence that your dad killed your mother? And I'm like, wait, I thought we didn't know. I guess he killed her. Because that just looked like insulin, is what that looked like. It didn't look like some weird...
Well, can't you overdose on insulin?
Well, yeah, you can, but it was one syringe.
Yeah.
And I didn't see anything else next to it.
Put a lot in it.
It was one of them itty bitty ones, but I didn't see what...
Yeah.
We don't even know what he did or used. It wasn't even like a big syringe. It was like one of them itty bitty skinny ones they usually use for insulin. And it had the small needle. I was like, what are you...
I was gonna tell you something, but...
Oh, Jesus
It's
Christ.
shady as
What other
heck.
crimes have you committed?
Well,
Yeah.
Never mind.
Don't...
Never
Yeah,
mind.
let's not admit to things.
Well,
this
I
person
don't.
of relation.
I don't know if it's true or not. It's something that somebody told me, and they do a lot of shady things. So.
Oh, you put it in between their toes so they can't see?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, everybody knows that. Like, I guess, I don't know, heroin? I don't know. But
That's what I thought it was, because somebody said it was her pain medication or something like that.
well, also, we
And
don't know
then
how
the
long she
other-
was dead either, because, like, the
Yeah.
daughter left. And if this sounds confusing and you're like, just explain what happened, believe me, go watch it. And you will be none of this. Like, you'll be like, yeah, explaining what actually happened doesn't help. It's just as confusing.
Yeah.
But apparently no one knows how to call the paramedics or the EMTs.
Well, I mean, that's
Because the daughter
probably...
left, took her kid, and then all that weird, and then the dude was like, "Oh, the wolves are back," and he goes out and gets sucked into the Silent Hill dimension,
Yeah.
and then comes back and his wife is dead, and then just goes downstairs to eat dinner or something.
Well,
And
grief is a weird thing.
We don't know how long he was down there. All we know is the daughter comes back, and then it's like, "Have you even called the paramedics or whatever?" And then they get into a whole poorly acted. I wish they just would have spoken German.
Yeah.
Or Norwegian or whatever the fuck they speak. I just wish they would have spoke like their language and then just subtitled it.
Yeah.
Because they were speaking English and it was not great. Like, at least if it's in a language I don't understand, it masks the acting a bit.
Mhm.
And the animations weren't great either.
Yeah.
The monsters kind of look cool. The monsters looked better than everything else. Like, they looked like they were done by a different company. Like, when that Vine monster came on, he was, like, in really high quality and, like, 4K and shit. And then the actual person looked terrible. Like,
Well, I like the dog things.
mm-hmm.
Well, there's this one. It's like a dog, but it's not a dog. It's got hooves and stuff, and it's... Ugh, I hate it.
You know what's weird is I'm going to watch that next episode and probably the episode after that, but not because it's good. Purely because it's a train wreck. I have to see where this goes. I have to see... Mainly because I'm so confused. This doesn't look cheap. I'll say that.
No.
Like, there was money spent here. A lot of money. Which is sad.
Yeah.
So this is the first of the brand new Silent Hill projects. We have Silent Hill Ascension. We have Silent Hill F, which is the one that looks really cool. It's in Japan, I think.
Ah.
Which is interesting in itself, because how the fuck is Silent Hill in Japan? And then there's another one which is also like not a game. It's a... Oh, I can just look it up on this handy dandy computer I have. Oh, something happened on the radio.
Yeah.
Nope. Hold on. I think this should be like the first entry, and because they're doing a bunch of different ones. I just don't know. I don't remember what the third one's called. But Konami said they're doing. But Silent Hill 4 release date, well, that was a long time ago. I think that was 2004.
Oh.
Should be Silent Hill F. Yes. So that's Silent Hill F. Yes. So, it's gonna be a game. Good. Good. I hope it's good. I hope it doesn't suck. But let me tell you right now, it's not looking good.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, I like the style and everything.
Well, Silent Hill's always had good style.
Yeah.
And music. Oh yeah, so we got Silent Hill Ascension, which is starting off this new thing, and it doesn't look good. Oh, and there's microtransactions, and one of them is you can buy stickers And one of the main stickers they're trying to sell right now, because you can post the stickers on, like, while you're watching the show, which, alrighty. And that's great for something that's supposed to be atmospheric and horror. But it's like pink and blue and stuff, and it says "It's trauma!" exclamation point. And it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's like, wow, this is not good, is it? At all. So yeah, Ascension, we got that. We got Silent Hill F, which is coming out eventually. And then the remake of Silent Hill 2, which I am not happy about, or I'm not excited for, because
Oh, yeah.
fuck, it's made by Blooper Team, and I don't think it's gonna be good. I don't know. I don't trust them. Townfall. I don't know what this game is. So it's not a game apparently. Or no, it says on new game. Townfall was announced in October 2022, blah, blah. And that's all we know. Don't know what that is. Oh, but we do know there's going to be it's the remake of 2, Ascension, Townfall F, and then a new movie.
Ooh.
Yeah, which
I want to see the new movie.
Why?
Because...
Please don't do this to me. Because the second movie's awful.
Are you talking about the one with the girl in it? Where
Yes.
she's like...
Yes. It's
the
bad.
carousel scene?
It's really bad. The
Okay.
carousel scene. No, the whole movie is terrible.
Yeah, I mean...
The whole movie is
Yeah.
terrible.
I didn't
It
like
is
the
so
ending where it was
awful.
like friendship. We'll
I mean, the
solve
ending where
everything
Pyramid
type
Head
of
shows
deal.
up and is like a good guy now.
Type,
That the whole weird. Though I will say, if we want to talk about twists, that was a pretty good one. 'Cause I'd see that coming. I don't think anybody saw that coming.
Yeah.
A character who shouldn't even be in that movie. Okay. Third film project is to be part of a relaunch of the Silent Hill brand. Looking for a 2023 release for the project. Well, we're running out of months, man.
Yeah.
June. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's being made by the guy who made the first one. Great. Guy who changed it to being a woman because men can't be scared.
Oh. Ugh.
Yeah, that was what he said. His other reason was because he liked looking at the actress.
Ew.
Yep.
Okay.
Not great. not great. I wonder what the over-under is, because this is the first of the projects to come out. It's not looking good. Unless the quality of this project spikes, this is going to be very... Like, right now, it's... mediocre would be shooting high. Because it's not good.
It's okay. It's just...
If alright, I'll take out the Norway shit. I said, it's okay.
Yeah.
It'd
Like,
be
I
about
feel
10
like
minutes long, but it's like, alright.
The story needs to be a little bit better.
Oh yeah, the writing's not good.
Yeah.
The characters seem just as confused as everyone else. The difference is they're the ones with the information.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be different if we were confused and they weren't. The actors seem confused reading.
Okay, so I'm a little confused on the whole cult thing.
You know just as much as I do about this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're based on the cult in the first game. Because that's who made the town and all that shit.
Well, at first, okay, so when they were, like, cutting each other up, for the first part, right? So I thought it was her cutting up her son. Because it showed us that picture of that person with all the cuts on him.
Oh yeah, what was all that shit about the
Yeah.
kid?
Yeah,
So there's a
little boy.
trailer that plays before the episode and it's telling you how to play and do all that, blah blah blah. I watched it because I was like, I might as well watch it, right? Just released, and there's supposed to be this big thing about. It makes you think that the story is going to be different than what you see. It makes you think it's going to be like a crime thriller, horror story, whodunit, about a woman that's being accused of killing her son. Am I correct on that?
Yeah.
Did you get this? Did you get that as well?
Yeah.
Because the whole thing is, I didn't kill my son. All the whole thing.
Yeah.
None of that is in the first episode.
Yeah.
There's absolutely none of it.
That's what I thought was gonna happen.
Not a single part, any of that. I don't even think those characters are in it yet.
Yeah. It was just so confusing because, like, I thought she was, like, cutting up her son, the little boy that went missing or whatever. I thought she was cutting up her son, and that
But no, it's
was,
just
like,
some random
triggering.
character who gets
Yeah.
offed immediately.
Well, I thought it was... Well, you know how, like, in the first one, Silent Hill...
Oh yeah, they do the kid sacrifice thing.
Yeah, they
do
do
that a
like
lot.
the child sacrifice thing, and I was thinking, well, they're doing another one of those things where the child
But
sacrifice triggers everything else.
But apparently no, it's some other weird thing that gets very upset
oh
when
yeah,
you
the
when you don't cut yourself,
purifier or
and
something
then it shows
like
up and
that?
kills you. Yeah,
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm not really sure what's going on here.
Yeah, the
And
emo
and not in the
gods.
good way. And everybody's stupid. Like
Yeah.
everybody is so weirdly stupid. So the girl that dies in the beginning, that they say had a stroke despite obvious signs of physical trauma, and cuts on them, and police
Yeah.
would have been everywhere.
Yeah.
What, someone died at this weird cult nobody likes? Like, oh man. Anyway, so stupid. So they haven't told her brother, who hates the cult. So,
Yeah.
what do? So they're like, well, I'm afraid to approach them because I hate the cult and they're trying to bring us down, blah, 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 blah. And the whole time I'm like, you don't have that choice. You don't get to choose whether or not to tell. The police would have told him. He would know
Yeah.
because he would have identified the body. Anyway,
Yeah.
like I know how this works. I've gone through this. That's not at all, like, none of this. If you're even remotely familiar with that process and how it gets done, it is the stupidest. It's like, this is not how this works. But anyway, they're like, we gotta go tell the brother. Okay, well, then she goes to her husband, who is either a mechanic or runs a laundromat. I don't know what the fuck. Well, it doesn't matter. He's like, I'll go do it for you, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, I'll do this thing where, we can't pay for the funeral. I'm like, why the fuck do you have to pay for the funeral? What? This is not how this works. Anyway, it's so stupid. The more I think about it, the worse it is. But he's like, I'll go there and we'll give him this note. And they do, and they like, yeah, your sister's dead, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what happened because apparently so another stupid thing that happens. So the cult knows what happened.
Yeah.
Except for the newest member, who is apparently one of the cult leader's husbands, wherever. I don't know, it's really weird. And she can't tell him that a demon showed up and murked this bitch because she didn't complete the ritual or whatever. Well, understandably, because that sounds fucking insane. But also, they'd say you can't tell him because we don't want that getting around.
Yeah.
And then they say, oh, but the medical examiner ruled it as a stroke, as an aneurysm. Which, good cover, I guess. It's not the best cover, but it's a good cover. Why she didn't just say, when he asked what happened, and said, well, the medical examiner ruled it as a stroke, he wouldn't have asked any more questions. He just would have said, oh, shit. But now they're acting like they don't have an excuse for no reason, despite saying that officially, like, if you go and ask the people that took the body away, it was an aneurysm. Now they're saying now we can't tell them what happened, and we have to keep it a secret, despite them knowing there being an official reason.
Yeah.
Does this mean he'll believe it? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what he believes. But you just say, hey, we don't know. It was a stroke. It was an aneurysm. It happened. You know, it sucks. But no, she won't even tell the husband that. Won't even use the story that you would think that was created for that reason.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just don't use that bit of information.
Yeah.
And then instead go, I don't really know what happened. I can't tell you what happened. And then, of course, now he's immediately suspicious and is going to investigate. And probably should tell the police. And then they're like, here, we have this for you. Give him a note. And this note is a bunch of random nonsense from the cult. And he goes, what the fuck is this? Because of course he does. And she goes, it's a prayer from the cult who you hate and killed your sister. And then he punches the guy. And then he gets there and everyone's confused. It's like, I gave him the prayer and he got so upset and, you know, blah, did all this to us. And everyone's like, yeah, I can't believe that. And you're like, what the fuck do you think was going to happen? And then one member of this cult, who apparently is the only smart person, goes, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? The cult who he hates killed his sister. It's, what reaction do you think was going to happen? And I'm like, hey, finally, a person who, the only person that we've seen this entire thing that is logical. Like, has any form of logic and seems to be, like, despite being in a cult, have a good head on their shoulders.
Yeah.
Then immediately goes into, that's why we should kill him. I'm like, He lost me. Without missing a beat. It's like, you fucking idiots. Why would he want to do that? No level-head person would think that. Anyway, let's skin him. And I'm like, whoa! Alright, oh, okay. Also, they don't believe in electricity. Not really sure. Every time we're in the cult, even in their main headquarters, which has, like, a roadside office in downtown, because you see it at one point in time. It says the foundation, big glass, and there's, like, the sidewalk and the road.
Yeah.
All candles. And not even a lot of candles. Like, each person gets their own individual candle in front of them. There's no lighting here. We don't believe in electricity. Because Root God will be upset. That's their god. He has roots, and that's how he killed the girl. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a shit show. Is what it seems. I don't know if episode 2 is going to get any better.
I mean, I do like the monsters, though. The creatures. Like the red one.
Oh, they've always had cool monster design.
Well, the red one, the one that its arms are, like, in its body. That one was scary. That one's from.
Fun, like in a bag wrapped in barbed wire.
Yeah.
You can see him sucking on it through the bag. That looked cool.
Yeah.
But I also was never scared. Not one time was I ever. Oh god, that's terrifying. It was more when something would happen. It wasn't fear. It was confusion.
That's from the past movies and stuff, though. That creature. And then, or at least it's the same concept.
I wouldn't be surprised if they start can't wait for them hot nurses to show up out of nowhere, which is only supposed to be for James, but whatever. So is Pyramid Head, but he's iconic.
Yeah, he is.
Man, you can have cool monster designs, still suck. I was never scared. The most tension ever was the first 2 minutes where Root Monster shows up, kills that girl. And after that, it's like, wow, this is boring, confusing, and poorly acted. Because now we're in Norway now, and this old woman hates her family.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they all seem to really hate her. But then she mysteriously dies, and all of a sudden they act like they didn't hate her. How she was the greatest person ever. And I'm like, this is very strange, and it's all terribly acted. Yeah. It's bad. The parts of America don't seem so bad, but it's, well, except for Toby. Toby's pretty bad. The brother, who thankfully isn't on screen very often, but like, it's a lot of just conversation.
Yeah.
And it just seems like people shooting the shit. But when they're in Norway, man, is it not great. Still don't know why we're in Norway.
Yeah.
Silent Hill is supposed to be in like Pennsylvania, so what's interesting though is there's something cool about that. Like, oh, it's somehow in Europe now. That's cool. Unfortunately, I'm not thinking about the coolness of this because everything else is so bad.
Well, it could be a cool design, you know. Like, yeah.
You know you're leaning real far back away from the mic.
I'll sit up.
Just pull your chair farther towards it.
I'll just sit up.
Or
Goodness.
pull it towards you. It moves.
Yep, I'm right here.
Anyway. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah,
That was about that was all of our Halloween.
it's okay though, you know. I mean, this year I wanted to do more stuff, but I'm sad.
And poor.
Yeah,
And poor and sad.
Yeah.
So you got to
Well,
and sell cats.
Okay.
You steal them, and then you sell them.
Oh, okay.
Hey, look at this good boy.
All right.
And people buy them. I don't ask questions. They just want cat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I wanted to do more stuff for Halloween in like October. Like I wanted to do more October stuff, but I didn't get to do that.
I wanted to do that too, but I was gonna do stuff today, and that didn't work.
Yeah.
It didn't work at all. I'm so fucking tired.
Yeah, I have been too. I don't know what it is.
It's somehow hot and cold.
emotionally tired for some reason.
It's somehow hot and cold out here. I don't know if it's like
Burnout or something.
Well, it's absolutely burnout. Yeah. But I have been playing Spider-Man. And that's made up for it. But even now, as much as I love that game, I can only play it for like an hour. And then I have to put it down, go lay down,
Yeah.
rest, and then go back and play more of it. It is the weird. Like, I when I noticed I was doing that, I was like, oh, something's not right. Because when I can't play this for more than an hour,
Yeah.
and I'm like forcing myself to do it despite really enjoying the game. The game's great. Spider-Man 2 is fantastic.
Yeah.
Though it has some weird problems. The writing isn't. Some of the writing's not great, which is so strange because that first game was so fucking good. And this one is really, really great, but there are moments that kill themselves. There's supposed to be this really, really good moment between him and MJ where they're basically doing like an intense version of marriage counseling, but with monsters. And then they come to a conclusion at the end of it, and then they have this weird joke in the middle of it, and then go back to being serious again. But it's very abrupt and comes out of nowhere and doesn't fit the tone. It's really strange. And there's just stuff like that, stuff that pops up out of nowhere that they act like they had the whole time that makes no sense. And I don't know, there's just some weird shit. Seems like writing things are hard these days.
Yeah.
Which apparently is been very difficult. Very difficult. That game probably got rushed a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I like all the Spider-Man movies. I haven't seen the new one with the Miles kid.
Across the Spider-Verse?
Yeah. I just haven't got around to it. I've heard it's great, and I like the idea of, like, multiple Spider-Mans.
You haven't seen the first one? Into the Spider-Verse is the first one.
No. I don't think so.
Oh, you haven't seen any of them?
Any of the animated ones? No.
Okay. Need to change that. I haven't seen the second one because I was gonna see it in theaters, but didn't, and I don't have any money. I shouldn't have Spider-Man 2, but I was able to snag it.
Well, I don't know. I was talking about the Marvel and all that crap. Ugh, God. It will make you cry. It did
What
make me
are
cry.
you talking
but
about? What will
The
make
Spider-Man movie, the newest one,
you? Oh,
where there was
actually, I
like
didn't
3
like that one as
Spider-Man.
much.
It didn't make me cry, but it was like, okay, so I like Doctor Otto, whatever his name is.
Octave, Doc
Yeah.
Ock.
Yeah,
That's his name.
he's hot.
Doctor Octopus. What?
He is.
Of course. And you're not saying that because you like Alfred Molina. You're saying that because he has tentacles.
Well, he's got tentacles. He's disabled. He's got his villain arc.
He's not disabled. What the fuck?
What in the
He's-
first movie?
He
He's
is.
like
No, he's not.
not in his when we see his villain arc thing, whatever.
He's not disabled.
I thought it was him being disabled, and that's when like he was doing that surgery thing.
No. What movie have you
I don't
watched?
remember what it was.
He is a completely able-bodied doctor who is a
Really?
genius, despite doing some really stupid stuff like creating tentacle arms that apparently could control your mind. Which is why he had to invent a chip to stop them, but then the chip breaks and they take over. Which we need to skip past that. We need to jump back to the whole why are these things evil?
Yeah.
You not only invented tentacle arms, you invented tentacle arms that are sentient and evil. Can you explain that part?
Yeah.
No, and then his experiment blows up, kills his wife, and that destroys the chip, and the arms make him become evil. He's not
No.
disabled. In fact,
thought
he's
he
more able
was.
than anybody else because he has 4 extra limbs.
Yeah.
Like he can still walk around and shit.
God.
Now I think
He's got a nice dad bod though.
I think in either one of the comics or one of the shows that he might be paralyzed, but I don't know. No, because then he wouldn't be Doc Ock. He has to have 8 working limbs
Oh.
because he's octopus.
Oh.
There's something in there where he's fucked up because eventually he becomes Peter Parker at one point. That's weird.
Yeah.
He becomes Spider-Man
Okay,
at one
okay,
point in time.
so in
it gets really stupid.
Well, in the newest one, he's like really hot. Because he's like, oh, I'm good now, but whatever. He's just hot. And then,
You don't like Willem Dafoe? Green
What?
Goblin?
Yeah, oh yeah, I was just getting back to that.
Okay.
I was literally just about to talk about that.
She's gonna make new
Okay.
noises that I'm gonna have to clip.
Oh god, no. No, but the Green Goblin in this new one is also hot. That moment where he like turns around and he's like, he's on sabbatical, honey. I really like that. That's really good.
You have a problem. You have a problem once you talk about it of why you want to fuck the worst people.
I don't want to fuck them.
Like,
Okay, okay.
Oh, that's
So-
right. You want to do completely platonic things with the man with tentacles.
Well, I didn't say that about that.
Exactly.
one.
He wants to fuck the monster man.
Yeah. That
The
one.
Green Goblin does not care about sex, I mind you.
No, the Green Goblin not so much.
But he will kill you though.
Yeah. Not my type. But
But his dick is this long.
ew.
Did you not know that?
No.
Not know in real life. Real life, Willem Dafoe has massive penis.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's like scarily big. Yes, it's gigantic.
Okay then.
Know this because there's footage of it. There's there's a
okay.
play where he gets naked and you can see it. It's in like the 70s or 80s, and yeah, it's so much bigger than you could ever prepare yourself for. But not only that, there's a movie where he gets nude and there's like sex scenes, and he had to have a penis double.
Oh.
And the reason is because it made the cast and crew and audiences uncomfortable. So they had to
Oh,
reshoot
wow.
it. Which, wow. Your dick ever been so big they had to remake a movie just so they could get somebody who was smaller?
We should rename this to Penis Talk instead of
That's
Spectrum
a hell of
Talk.
a like casting call. I
Well,
get to be the small dick. That's what
Well,
I gotta roll, guys.
okay.
What is it? We don't talk about it.
Well, okay, so
Okay.
He's okay. So I like the Dr. Otto, whatever his name is.
Octopus.
Okay.
Octopus.
He's hot in that movie. And I'm just like, yes. Ah, God.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Alfred Molina, but I doubt you would say this about any other movie that he's in.
Yeah, doesn't he play a lot of villains or something like that? Like, actually really bad villains and stuff. Because, like, I looked it up on
I'm trying to
Pinterest.
think the other villain that I know that he plays. He's
Yeah,
in The
some,
Sorcerer's
like-
Apprentice.
Really?
He's the villain in that.
Um.
He's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Paul Dano, though.
God damn it.
Ooh.
I have nothing
That
against the man. I have everything
Ooh.
against the reason that you want to fuck him.
He
Because all of the
plays-
movies that you pick out are him being the most despicable people.
Nuh-uh. Okay, so the Riddler and the Batman, the new Batman. Okay, so that one, yeah, I can get that because he's like he's a
Yes,
villain
I can
and
get
whatever.
that. Just a little bit, though. Only because he's a serial killer.
And then I like him
What?
in I haven't watched the movie itself. I've only seen GIFs and like clips and stuff like that. But
Cliffs? Is that a new format I'm unaware of?
Clips. Okay.
Is that a man that just shows you stuff?
Oh, okay.
Turns up to you. Look at this.
Oh, you jealous?
It's my cliffs.
Oh, just hit your pen. I'm sorry. No, flipping, like on Pinterest and all that. That's where I get all my good pics of these actors. Okay. I gotta let everybody know where to get the good stuff.
Yes, if
okay?
you want to look at pictures of serial killers, be sure.
And then the other movie is
The other
The
one I can't
Extra
remember
Man.
because it doesn't exist.
Okay. He plays a cross-dresser in that one. Really interesting. I
Something tells
know.
me you lean a little bit heavily on the Riddler one, though, than the cross-dresser one. If I had to guess.
I mean, I just like him in that role, like how they wrote, or like
I didn't say it
how
wasn't a great role. It's a great role. You know what else is a great role? Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Joker's not hot. Heath Ledger is. I can
Yeah.
separate. You guess so. What the fuck are you talking about? Heath Ledger's delicious. What are we doing here? You ever seen Knight's Tale?
What?
No, you haven't, because you're a fucking child. What do you... what else? No, of course you wouldn't have seen Lords of Dogtown. He's Brokeback Mountain! What the fuck? That's
Oh,
him.
yeah. Yeah.
It's him and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. Apparently, okay, so
So yes, it's only if they're a serial killer will they ever realize who they are, commit them to memory.
no.
So if you want to fuck Scarlett, kill some helpless civilians.
No. Okay, I was gonna say Mads Mikkelsen, but that's not better.
Because he played who? Who?
Hannibal.
Who he played? Oh yes, the famous serial killer who eats who?
He also
does
plays.
what? Eats people. Oh, I know he plays a lot of different
people. He
people.
also plays like a lot of villains and stuff.
Has a wide range. He's a great actor,
Yeah,
but
he
you don't
actually
care about
is.
those roles.
No, that scene in Polar.
You're not jerking off to those roles. You're jerking off to the ones where he's murdering people.
Okay, so I like the one where he's playing in Polar. He plays like this evil hitman, or he's not really evil, but he's like a
just a
hitman
hitman.
guy. He's got that eye patch thing. He's got the scar going
I'm aware.
on. You know, and then he's got that sex scene in Polar. I was like, whoa. Yeah. He's played a lot of roles, actually. He's,
At least you're not picking guys that like are only Nazis. That would be weird. That would.
No,
I've
he
seen that
plays-
happen, though.
He plays a Nazi in
Yeah, I know.
the new Indiana Jones, and I was so sad about it. I was like, bro,
It's just a
no.
role.
Yeah. I'm like, no.
So like I love Ray Fiennes. He's so sexy in not Shawshank, and Schindler's List.
Ew.
I was like,
No. I didn't watch the new Indiana Jones because of that, because Mads Mikkelsen plays one of the Nazis in it, and I was
Yeah?
like, I didn't want it.
It's the Nazis.
I don't like
They're like his main villain. It's the Nazis, those guys in India, and the Russians.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't want to see Mads Mikkelsen as a Nazi. I just didn't want to see that, so.
I'm pretty sure he's done it before.
He probably has.
Like,
I
kind of
think,
got that look.
yeah, well, he plays, I can't remember what movie it is. He's played
Hannibal's
some.
German. Close.
No. Well, can't remember where he's from.
Yes, it's his origin story, or he's Austrian or something like that. They speak
No,
German.
he's like, starts with an L.
Shit, Liberia? No.
No.
Lithuania.
Yes.
Okay, whatever. They speak German.
Do they?
I don't know. A lot of them countries over there speak German. They sometimes fancy it up. It's all German.
There's also Cillian Murphy. He plays in a lot of movies.
So the Scarecrow. You want to fuck the Scarecrow?
Oh yeah, he plays Scarecrow.
Like you didn't know that. You absolutely knew that.
I was thinking
Or in Red Eye.
of,
Or he's the killer in Red Eye.
You know that Time movie?
Time movie with
Yeah,
Justin
he plays in
Timberlake.
that.
Is that the one we're thinking of?
No, it may be him. No, where he plays one of the cops.
Yeah, with Justin Timberlake.
Oh.
It's called In Time.
Yes, that's what it's called. I was like, dang.
You remember him over the guy you see the most in that movie.
Yeah.
Like I said, the main character of that movie, who's in the movie constantly, and you're like, I don't remember him, but the cop who shows up in part of it,
Yeah.
who is also a bad guy.
Yeah. He's hot though.
You want to fuck monsters and serial killers. All right.
Okay, not actual serial killers. I don't like that.
So you want that full 19 inches of venom. Yes. The answer is yes. That face expression is yes.
Okay, I like the new. Okay, so I like.
New Venom. What?
Okay, so I like the Venom movie, and then I liked the second.
Venom movie's terrible, by the way.
Okay, I thought it was okay.
It's bad.
Okay,
It's not as bad as Venom 2, but
Okay,
it's
then.
bad.
okay, the second Venom, I liked it, but I didn't really like the
The movie.
writing. Like, I wanted it to be more like more story. Like, I liked the characters and stuff, and I liked all that stuff.
Look, your problems, what you're trying to describe is I would like the movie to be good. That's what you're saying. Is like, if only the writing was better and the
Well, I
acting and the everything. I'd like everything to be better. Yeah, it's because it's a bad movie, and it's okay to say that. You couldn't even tell me if Silent Hill Ascension was bad, and that movie's or not movie. That whatever the fuck we watched, it's not good. I'm gonna watch the second episode though. Because I feel it's going to be a train wreck. I'm not going to watch it live. I'm not going to go out of my way and watch it, but I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I want to see how everyone fucks up.
Oh.
That is probably the most interesting part about it is just watching. I want to see how people fuck up because they don't know when things are going to happen. Because it's a while before anything happens, and then it'll be like quick time event.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of funny. Watch people scramble. But you and Venom. What other? Oh yeah, and Jason, Freddy.
Ew, no, not those two.
Oh, sorry, Michael Myers.
Not so much, but.
Okay. Well, you wanted to fuck the fucking Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes. Leatherface, but specifically the 2011 one.
It's a very specific.
Yeah.
You're correct. That is very specific.
Well, okay, so I'm sad because apparently the actor who plays him, is like really conservative now, so that makes me sad. But God,
But when Scarlett hears Leatherface,
no, yeah.
damn it! It didn't load fast enough.
How dare you?
Did it pick up? I want to see. Next year.
No. Oh my goodness.
Next year.
Oh
Next
my goodness.
Yes. I absolutely clipped that from the last episode. It's my it's my subscription and followers notification on Twitch too.
Ugh. Ugh.
Actually talking about the True Blood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. His fangs are so big he has a lisp. Okay. He's no Lestat. With his Marie Antoinette costume.
Oh,
God, that was gay. That's the gayest moment in that entire show. Jesus Christ. There's full-on levitating vampire sex in that show, and that was the gayest moment. That's insane.
Yeah.
I believe this man might be homosexual. He's also a fucking vampire.
Oh well.
It's not really hiding it very well in the 20s.
I mean,
Thinking that would have caused more problems in Louisiana. I think. I don't know. But he had. I guess not. He was rich.
well, Louisiana, that's
Sucks.
like known for having a lot of like voodoo, right?
He's a vampire. He ain't Haitian.
No, in like Louisiana.
Yeah, but he's from fucking France.
But that
he
area.
don't do voodoo. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the vampire.
Yeah, I'm talking about Louisiana.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in Louisiana.
Yeah, so I imagine it was very normalized at the time for spooky stuff. You know?
I don't think being gay counts as being spooky.
Okay, well, not the gay thing.
Also, they like hanged people back, like for just looking at them wrong. What are we talking about?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know.
He was a foreigner,
Yeah. But he was French.
but he was white
Yeah.
and rich.
Yeah. Ugh,
Any other
God.
serial killers you haven't told me you want to fuck yet?
Mm,
Oh, great. I hate that that's actually a thought I had to think. So who else on this list?
I don't know.
Ain't one of them Bundy girls, are you?
Ew. No. God.
People are fucking weird.
Yeah. No. God. No. No. Actual serial killers. All fictional.
I don't know if that's much better. I mean, yeah, people aren't actually dead, but still,
Yeah. Okay.
it's fantasizing about the idea.
Hannibal.
Go back to fucking Venom. Venom's okay.
Okay.
At least he's
But
humanoid
monsters.
in head. Yeah, but at least Venom can consent.
Okay, so when I say I want to fuck Dr. Otto Octavius, it's bad. But then you're like,
I mean, it kind of is. Yeah, he's a murderer.
oh God.
A mad scientist.
But he's so hot.
German.
Is he?
His name is Otto Octavius.
Oh, yeah. I guess.
Is he German? I don't know. Is Von Strucker German? I don't know.
God. He's got a dad bod, though. Like, he's got a solid foundation there.
I got a solid foundation. I gotta grow some arms or something. I'll kill a few people. Give me a second.
No. No, but
There's some out there that just need to go. Yeah.
No, he's just like, I don't know why. I'm just like, oh, God. He's so hot.
I think this is every podcast. It's just gonna come down to eating weird shit.
Well,
At least you look good in that turtleneck, though.
oh, yes. I bought some new turtlenecks for the winter coming up. I told you, nobody can resist the sexy turtleneck. I'm just kidding. I use
Something
these-
flash?
Your monitor.
Oh.
Yeah. No, but I like wearing turtlenecks because it's a sensory thing. It's nice, compression.
Mm.
Okay, then.
How you liking Fatal Frame?
It's very... What the heck?
That's my flashlight.
Okay. It's
Oh.
very early 2000s.
Considering that's when the game was made, yes.
Yes.
That is... You're spot on. It was made 2001. Congratulations, you're good at years.
Well,
This is also
I
on the
like...
PlayStation 2.
Okay.
That's your one. You're really good at guessing here.
I like the story so far. But
What
yeah.
story? I don't fucking know anything.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, my femboy brother got lost in this cabin or whatever in the middle of nowhere. This mansion that has no address, but somehow people keep finding their way to.
Yeah.
Eventually, you think somebody would have went, fuck, I'll write this down.
Well, don't they like find out about the killings?
No.
Yeah.
You've played just as much of it as I have. We've read some articles that we found. We have been attacked by a bunch of weird ghosts, but then the weirder ghost.
And then
There's a puzzle that is in Japanese for some reason.
Yeah. We can just Google that.
I mean, we had some notes of a ritual that was unnamed. They didn't say what went on. Our brother's been missing for some time. I don't really know how long it's been. He went in there with his choker, never came out.
Yeah.
I think he was out though. Anyway, Ghost got him. Got it right at his feminine waist. Pulled him in, couldn't get away.
Ew.
And then his sister goes on there with the tightest clothes possible. Has to go find them scary, perverted ghosts. It's kind of what happens. That one ghost tries to touch her boobs. Then she goes through the jerk-off hallway with all the hands, or the groping hallway. Then weird upside-down head ghost tries to get the weird woman that was on all fours or whatever.
Oh, yeah. That was weird.
That was genuinely terrifying because it started out as a cutscene that wasn't scary, and I was like, "What is that supposed to be scary?" And all of a sudden, she's sprinting at you.
Yeah.
Oh God, no! That was so bad.
It was spooky.
How about the X-Files? Besides the acting,
Okay.
because man, they sound like they don't want to be there.
Okay, it's funny.
It is kind of funny.
Yeah.
It also enrages me so.
The way that the main character speaks sometimes.
That's David Duchovny right there.
Yeah. The way he speaks is so funny sometimes. And like that scene where he like flipped the book.
Hell, the way he did that was really,
Yeah.
it was really weird.
I'm like, oh God. It's a good story though. Like,
I guess we're gonna have to watch the X-Files.
oh yeah.
Question
Maybe
is-
we could stream it.
Question it? No.
Why?
No. Okay. So you want me to stream someone else's work?
Oh, copyright.
Yeah, that's like really illegal. Don't do that.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know what we could do is we watch some of the episodes and then record a podcast. That's very popular. People
Oh, we could
or do a
that,
commentary thing. Question is where do I put it?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Well, if I did it, do I
Like
do
on
a
here?
separate podcast?
Hmm.
Like, well, I mean, a completely different show. I mean, or do I put it all on Spectrum Talk?
I was about to say you could put it on your YouTube.
Well, this
Under a
podcast is already
playlist.
on the. Well, no, I mean, I'm gonna upload it to the fucking podcast. I'm just saying, like, do I make a completely different show with a name and everything?
I guess so.
Or do I just put it on here? Cause, well, first I have to find a name. There's already a bunch of good ones that I've seen. Because It Was On was a good one.
Coffee and review.
No,
We don't really.
I don't want to put a review show. I don't want to do a review.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it'll be a review, but I don't want review to be in the title.
Oh, okay.
You're supposed to be creative. Give me some ideas.
Second thought.
Coffee? What?
Yeah, I don't know. Second
I was
thought.
thinking something about how, like, I have seen everything and you're young and hadn't seen nothing. And also sheltered.
Not really sheltered, more like isolated.
There you go.
Like controlled to the point to where
Abuse. Other words
Yeah.
that we want to use for terrible
sheltered
situations.
is like, oh, we're just gonna like control everything around you to make sure, you know, no harm or whatever. They were like telling me that, like, I have this really specific memory of my mother doing this
Should be
thing. Huh?
It should be good.
I mean, do you want me to trauma somebody? I mean, it's not that bad, but it's
Fuck
like,
it. Go for it. Why not?
I'm sure that a lot of other people could relate to this. Especially
Yeah, there's plenty of people who've been abused, sure.
in abuse situations, yeah. It kind of ties into that whole homophobia thing, but anytime I would like mention another like female peer of mine, like a classmate or anybody really, it was always like extreme criticism. Like, why would they like you? Like, literally, like, she literally has said that. Like, she's like, why would they like you? Why would they want to hang out with you? They have nothing in common with you. And I'm like, oh, okay. I remember this one time where, I had this friend over. We were really good friends in high school. Or, like, middle school and then high school, I guess. I don't know. She was older than me. You know. But she had been by the house, and, now my friend, she's, a bit taller than me. A bit wider than me. And so, my mom, she was in the other room, and my friend was in the other room. I was in that room, I don't remember why, but then my mom, she started making jokes about my friend's, like, height and weight, loud enough, I don't know if she cared or not, but, like, it was, like, loud enough to where she could hear. So, like, she was, I don't know if she was doing it on purpose or not, but it's like that, like, that type of isolation, because that friend of mine was, like, really, like, she didn't say anything about it, but you could tell she was upset about it. And so it was like, I knew I cannot bring anybody around the house. I cannot, like, hang out with anybody. I wasn't, like, I knew that I couldn't talk about, like, female friends or even, like, romance or whatever around her. I don't know. It's weird. Like, isolation, like, targeted isolation is so weird. Because, like, a lot of that is so much so where you, like, it happens so much that you start doing it on your own eventually, where it's like, oh, well, you start thinking of those things, you know, why would they hang out with me? You know, what do I offer in this friendship or partner or whatever? you know, and then you start to think, well, is it enough? You know, that type of thing. It's kind of crazy, but I don't know.
Yep.
But that's...
Oh, fuck.
That got deep for a minute, but okay.
I can get pretty deep.
Oh, okay.
Comedy.
Okay.
I think I figured it out.
What?
I think I figured out what I'm gonna do. Where'd my coin?
What?
I think I'm just gonna put it under Spectrum Talk. It all stays in one place,
Okay.
and all the episodes are named and labeled.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to go and watch the fucking... You don't want to watch that, stay away from it. Listen to the other shit. You want to listen to only that, then just listen to only those particular episodes. Stay away from the other shit.
I guess so. It works. Yep. I guess so.
Guess so.
Mm.
You know the problem with having the ambient noise?
What?
It kind of makes you sleepy.
Yeah.
It's kind of doing exactly what it was intended to do. It makes you a little bit too relaxed.
You're like, oh god, I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh wow. But yeah, that was my trauma dumping for the moment.
Just realized.
What?
Maybe I didn't.
What?
Just thinking. Ugh. Ugh. There's a way. Well, I know how to do it. I was thinking about how we would do the what, like would we do a commentary and then an episode, or would we watch the episode first and then do a podcast? And I was thinking if we did a commentary, what would be the easiest way to do that? Because I'm thinking about, I don't know if I could do it all on one computer. I mean, I could, but there's the sound of the episode.
Interesting.
Interesting. But I guess we'll find out next time.
Oh. Okay.
I don't sound so excited.